It's like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Kari from Sky Properties. Today's topic is about whether or not you should buy here in Los Angeles. I would caution you, a small property owner here in Los Angeles is a target. We're a target for the Board of Supervisors, for the City Council, and even for those in Sacramento who've decided that you have deep pockets worth shaking. Really, property ownership in Los Angeles has become very difficult, very problematic, especially if you're unfamiliar with the rent control laws. But it goes beyond that. It's not just the rent control laws that are problematic. It's the rights that have been given to tenants to pretty much do whatever they want and don't have to pay rent, don't have to behave. And we are running into that over and over. And it seems like mental health is becoming more and more of an issue. So you rent to a perfectly normal person and 3 years later, they're acting insane. And you call them on it, they get mad and decide they're not gonna pay rent. Then they hire an attorney and they fight you in court, ask for a jury trial, file dozens of delays. You end up with a tenant that's in your unit for months possibly, and it's problematic. I think landlords are feeling pretty beaten down. Just yesterday, my attorney said it's better just to give this tenant 8 months of free rent and let him move out with no eviction on his record. So now not only are they getting away with not paying rent, they're not getting the eviction on their record, so you don't even know you're renting to someone bad. We never rent to anyone with bad credit. In this particular case, we'd rented to a couple and the couple broke up and he just went crazy. He just decided that he didn't want to pay rent and he picked up smoking, which is what made us approach him to begin with. He was bothering his neighbors and then we couldn't get him out of our building. Yeah, it's not good. I think it's pretty specific to LA in some cases, not always, but you know, a lot of these laws come out of Sacramento and they're bad. They say they're listening to us when we go in and talk to them about our problems and our issues and what issues their bill. Unintended consequences, when we go up there and speak to them, they don't want to hear about the unintended consequences. They just want to pass their bill and be a tenant hero. Unfortunately, it's going to have a long-term effect on our housing market. And I think some other states are better and some states are, I've heard are worse. California is a tough place to own property and make money. Then they're making it harder every day.